weird ingredient here is sodium aluminum phosphate. This is McNugget batter. There are concerns that these aluminum salts contribute to dementia risk.
Yeah, if you don't know, high amounts of toxic chemicals in your body or toxic metals in your body like aluminum can heavily influence your chance of becoming diagnosed with dementia. Like it's directly correlated. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to How Bad is McDonald's Really? By Brian Johnson. And if y'all don't know Brian Johnson, he's basically the guy who has been trying to age backwards. He's been infusing his son's blood into his own blood, taking crazy amounts of vitamins, things like that. And he's known for basically the guy who reverses age. He's like 40 something and he ages at like the rate of like a teenager or a low 20s. So let's get into this video. It should be interesting.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks. A big order, right?
Yes.
I'm about to order the most popular items at McDonald's to show you what's exactly in them and what these weird ingredients will do to your body. Why? Because we're living through a fast food epidemic.
Obesity among children doubled over the past 2 decades.
The regular hamburger and the cheeseburger, those are all between 40 and 50% fat.
How is it that some chemicals that are in our foods have long been banned elsewhere?
Outbreak of E. coli.
And that's what's crazy is stuff that's been banned everywhere. You know, we have foods in the US that they're allowed to sell that has been banned in other countries and they still continue feeding it to us.
Tied to McDonald's.
Ultra-processed foods now make up 73% of the U.S. food supply.
73%? 73%? Bro, they're literally trying to poison us through the food.
Millions of people eat this stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Without realizing that, in my opinion, these companies are shortening your lifespans and wrecking your health.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? The last time I heard of someone eating McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 3 times a day was like in middle school when we were watching the documentary Super Size Me. I don't know if you've ever seen that. They showed it in like a lot of health classes in middle school. And the guy basically ate McDonald's lunch, breakfast, and dinner. He got super fat. They showed how the food didn't really decompose. It just looked the same for weeks, months at a time. Yeah, absolutely insane documentary. Y'all should go watch it. You're never going to want to eat McDonald's again after watching that documentary.
We're about to go through the drive-thru and order McDonald's. What's on your mind?
Complicated emotions. It takes me back to earlier times in my life. I feel like I've played this so many times. I can smell it before we do it. I know what it looks like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, feels like. I know the bag. I know the experience so thoroughly. I can map out the entire thing.
Yeah, it tastes like artificial chemicals and processed food. It tastes awful.
I've done it so many times.
Wow. Okay, let's do it.
Really?
Let's do it.
There's definitely a subconscious version of me that's like, we're getting McDonald's, I'm excited. We're going to start with the most ordered item on the menu, which is the large fry. Let's first assess for smell. I mean, this takes me back to my childhood. This is such a distinct smell. This really is appealing. I understand why people eat this. Everybody wants to know why McDonald's French fries taste so damn good. It's a simple answer.
Yeah, I don't understand why people eat it. I don't. I stopped eating McDonald's years ago. Every now and then, like once a year, I might go and get an Oreo McFlurry or something like that, but I can't do McDonald's, man. It makes me sick.
Sir, McDonald's world famous fries are made with premium potatoes with 0 grams of trans fat per label serving. These epic fries are crispy and golden on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Man, whoever that copywriter is, they need a raise. First, let's tackle the trans fat claim. So that does not mean it's without trans fat. It means the FDA says that you can be under 0.5 grams and lists 0. So just note that sometimes labeling leads you to inaccurate conclusions.
That's fair though. It's like, that's basically nothing. 0.5 grams is nothing. Now, if you're eating a bunch of it, of course that adds up, but who's eating McDonald's 3 times a day, you know?
Secondly, these are fried in a number of refined seed oils. This is a problem because these refined seed oils are unsaturated fatty acids which oxidize very quickly, which form aldehydes. And these are cancerous toxins. These damage proteins, cell membranes, and DNA, which can lead to heart disease, liver disease, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. Next, we have AGEs, which are toxins that form when the starch is exposed to high temperatures. The AGEs you find in fries at McDonald's is 20 times higher than you'd have in a baked potato that you make at home. These compounds contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation throughout the body, which has been linked to insulin resistance, vascular damage, and accelerated aging.
Meaning people who eat McDonald's are basically getting at higher risk for diabetes, which makes sense because it's freaking McDonald's.
But Brian, chill out. It's just fries and potatoes. Just live a little, man. But you know what? I just don't think it's worth it. Way too much junk and toxins.
Just live a little, man. Just live a little.
I wouldn't do it. All right, next up, let's reach into the magic bag and see what we have. We've got a Big Mac. Everybody loves Big Macs.
McDonald's Big Mac. It's more than just another hamburger.
All right, first impressions, I mean, they really did a good job. And this is a golden bun. Looks like it's just like baked to perfection. You've got a pickles. The cheese is kind of pouring out in places. The cream is there. I have to give it to them. It is a really compelling design. The box is nice. It's in paper. You're thinking, I'm doing a good thing. Good
It's a freaking mukbang. I don't think I ever expected Brian Johnson of all people to do a McDonald's mukbang.
job, McDonald's. You really made this thing appealing. Thanks. All right, if we dig into the Big Mac, one factoid which is interesting is people have had these out for a decade and they just don't die.
There it is. My gosh. It hasn't changed.
Did McDonald's build Don't Die? Okay, so this guy's got 580 calories, 45 carbs. It's got 11 grams of saturated fat. That's half of your daily value. Fiber is only 3 grams, not great. Sodium, wow, 1,060 milligrams of sodium. Almost.
Jesus Christ, what? 1,060 milligrams of sodium? Bro, I know after people are eating McDonald's, they're 10 times more bloated than they were before. That's freaking crazy.
It's half of your daily value. 85 milligrams of cholesterol, 25 grams of protein. All right, so pretty good protein content. Now there's a twist here with the Big Mac is you see this, you imagine eating it and imagine yourself being satiated. Actually, it's gonna leave you more hungry. Why? There's a bunch of added sugars and ultra processed carbohydrates, making you even more hungry. The 9 grams of added sugar is almost as much as a glazed donut. That will give you an extreme insulin and sugar spike, and then 90 minutes later, your mood is gonna plunge and make you feel hangry. Okay, so what about the patty? It's 100% beef. Why not do that? When McDonald's says 100% beef, it's not so simple. But first of all, beef that comes from industrial lot fed cattle have different fat.
Oh my God, look at how those freaking patties are coming out just from all this processing. Jesus.
Profiles. There's less omega-3 and more omega-6. The meats are also cooked in oils that are bad for you. Now you may be thinking the pickles are great, but the emulsifying agents they use in the pickles actually disrupt the microbiome, which can trigger chronic inflammation and metabolic disease. In my personal opinion, end to end, this thing is just a death machine, so I wouldn't do it.
I completely agree. High sodium, high fat, high inflammatory, insulin resistance. This is literally poison, bro. This isn't even food.
All right, next up, let's go into the lucky bag. What do we have here? We've got the hotcakes breakfast. This is the most caloric dense option on the McDonald's menu. Check out this. 1,340 calories.
Look at all those carbs. The freaking pancakes, biscuit, hash browns, all greasy. The syrup, just carb heaven. Oh my God.
Honestly surreal. People eat this? This is not. Oh man, I just feel so bad for the body when this goes in. This can't be doing good things inside. 41 grams of added sugar. It's gonna spike blood glucose, it's going to increase fat storage, and the kicker is gonna make you hungry again. But it's interesting how much cover McDonald's gets. It's probably because everybody shares this addiction. Everybody. And so everyone, like, you can't speak out against your abuser because you're stuck. All right, next up is the 20.
Yeah, it's because they've been marketing to you since you were a kid. Like you said, this reminds me of my childhood when you first smelled it. A lot of these things that a lot of these companies do is marketing to people when they're younger, and it becomes like an ingrained part of their life. So by the time they're adults, it's just a normalized thing. So it's a similar thing. Like if you ask somebody who their favorite music artist is, a lot of the people who have their favorite music artists, where no matter what they drop, when they drop, they're gonna end up listening to an album, is someone who they became a fan of when they were like in middle school or early high school. Like I know me, Chance the Rapper had a bad album where everybody kind of stopped listening to him after. But no matter what Chance the Rapper drops, I'm going to go and listen to Chance the Rapper because I found Chance in early high school. It's just like a nostalgic feeling to go back and listen to this person. And I know that coffee companies do a similar thing. I remember hearing an anecdote where someone was talking about how coffee companies were trying to get into like Vietnam or something like that. And they were like, okay, how do we get people to start buying coffee in Vietnam? And they're like, we got to start making cartoons about the coffee so kids can start watching it and knowing that coffee exists and what it does for you, and it gives you energy. And then eventually those people are going to become adults, and then they're going to become the coffee buyers. And it's like a long marketing process throughout people's lifetime to make it a staple in their life. So just an interesting tidbit.
20-piece chicken McNugget set. Not 4, not 6, 20. What is this? What does 20 even look like? Man, that is a lot of chicken nuggets. I've been out of the fast food game for quite some time now. And with a little objectivity, I'm coming back and seeing this. This is just f***ing nuts. If they sell this, this doesn't even look like meat.
Ew, you saw it was ripping apart. I mean, it's probably cold, but still, that did not look appealing. It looked like plastic.
Weird ingredient here is sodium aluminum phosphate. This is McNugget batter. There are concerns that these aluminum salts contribute to dementia risk.
Yeah, if you don't know, high amounts of toxic chemicals in your body or toxic metals in your body, like aluminum, can heavily influence your chance of becoming diagnosed with dementia. Like it's directly correlated. Now, I'm saying this as I'm smoking my hookah, please. I'm getting ready to quit, don't worry. I know every video I've uploaded so far, I've been smoking hookah, but I'm gonna be quitting.
A French study found that 0.1 milligrams of aluminum in water was associated with a risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's. One 20 McNugget box can expose you to up to 2.8 milligrams of aluminum. That's 28 times more than in the French study. The frying oil they use for these chicken McNuggets is called TBHQ, which means they use this to stabilize the oil so they can continually use it again and again.
That's dirty, bro. Using the same oil over and over is dirty, bro. I don't care what they do to stabilize it. That's dirty.
Scientists have studied TBHQ on rodents, and they have shown it can have the following effects. Some of the animal cells died or stopped working properly. Their DNA showed signs of damage. It helped cells grow into tumors more easily. I don't know about you guys.
This stuff is literally poison, bro. Tumors growing, cells being disrupted. Whoa. People are eating this on a regular basis, bro.
Guys, that's a hard pass for me. See, this is what happens, right? The whole car is
yeah,
it's that smell. Everybody knows this smell. All right, next up is the caramel frappe, and spoiler alert, this is the worst.
Yeah, it's filled with tons of sugar. Insane amounts of sugar. The caffeine content's probably not that high. This is literally just a sugar milk drink.
There's 70 grams of added sugar. That's like a crumble cookie as a drink. There's few things you could do as bad as jamming 70 grams of sugar into your body, especially in drinks where absorption is very fast. A Swedish study showed that even a 5% increase in added sugars was correlated with a 23% increase in all-cause mortality. The caramel coloring...
23% is crazy high. That's not negligible. That's not the experiment got messed up. That's a direct correlation.
Has 4-MEI. Let's put that big word on the screen here. This is a manufacturing byproduct that produced lung tumors in mice. And it's listed under California's Prop 65 as a potential carcinogen. After the baseball game, everybody gets together. You go to Mickey D's, you get one of these guys. They know how to hook us. You gotta give it to them. Like, those are clever motherfuckers. All right, let's go into the happy bag and see what we pull out. It's the McGriddle. I'm scared.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. The McGriddle is one of those things from McDonald's that I know I could still eat to this day. All the other stuff, the burgers, the fries, the shakes, the frappes, I can't do it. It'll make me sick, but whoo, I do miss the McGriddle, man.
Oh man, this is disgusting. This is so, oh man, even touching it is so disgusting. This just smells like sugar. It smells like pancakes with maple syrup.
That's what it is. The buns of the McGriddle is like syrup infused pancake almost.
What is this monstrosity? Pull it apart. I mean, I want to look at this under a microscope. We will find upon inspection, this is not really food. They've been pranking us. This bacon and sausage are among the very worst things you can consume. Numerous studies have shown the increase of all-cause mortality with processed meats. These processed meats also have nitrites, which are a known carcinogen. The cheese, which I guess this is going for cheese, has additional cancer-causing toxins. And just as I thought I could smell it, it has 13 grams of added sugar.
That's not that bad. 13 grams of added sugar, that's not too bad.
Why is there 13 grams of added sugar in a breakfast sandwich? I understand. I understand that it's easy and convenient and that it has all the characteristics that make you feel better because life is hard and brutal and mean, and this is like the moment of joy and reprieve you have from life's awfulness, and then it just f***s you over. McDonald's is a villain. They're not a happy place. They're not a good player in society. And even if they say we're just giving people what they want, that.
I completely agree with this take. The way that they market to people, the way that they market to kids, the Happy Meals, and they're selling straight up poison. They're completely aware. This isn't like they're just selling something and they don't know that this is poison. Like, they know, they've done the test, they've seen the test, they know that this is awful. They're like, well, as long as people keep wanting it, it's like someone who sells cocaine with fentanyl or even drugs in general. It's like, well, the customers keep coming, so I'm gonna keep selling it. Someone's gonna sell it to them if I don't do it. You're still actively poisoning people.
Don't do that. If people want to do bad things, don't enable it. Like, that's not a good argument. All right, let's go to the bag and see what comes out next. Going in, what is it? Coming out, the Egg McMuffin. What do we got here? Okay.
No, that's gross. Nah.
All right.
Hell
I mean,
nah.
the texture's better. This guy, the McGriddle, that's just brutal. This guy, I mean, holding up nicely after a couple hours. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so the McMuffin is a less harmful version of the McGriddle, but it's still bad for you. It's got heated processed meats, like the McGriddle, which, as we know, increases cancer risk. All right, wrap there. Let's go.
Yeah, I think the only reason why it's less bad for you is because it doesn't have those sausage or the syrup-infused pancake buns.
The grab bag, what do we have coming up next? The double quarter pounder with cheese.
This is a tasty burger.
All right, let's see how it shows. Beautiful.
That looks good.
Beautiful.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
is a beautiful, again, a browned top bun. The meat is thick.
Yeah,
It's
that
got
shit
a
look
little
juicy.
char to it, like you would see in a backyard barbecue. The ketchup, the onions, the cheese. That's a well-designed product.
Damn, they skimped on the onions and on the pickles and on the sauce. It's kind of looking light there.
Might kill you, but pretty well designed. So essentially, this is
Might kill you.
a bigger, more harmful version of the Big Mac. It has more saturated fat, more trans fat, and has 740 calories. It does, however, have 48 grams of protein. How clean that protein is, I don't know. I wouldn't be seeking it out. And again, you're not going to be satiated if you pair this with a sugary Coke or a caramel frappe. All right, next up is the McFlurry with Oreos.
See, I love the McFlurry. I'm not gonna lie. The McFlurry slaps. Late night after a little zoot session, you know what I'm saying? This is the perfect go-to. But I've been staying away from it, guys.
So what do we have to say about this guy? First of all, this has an insane amount of calories and sugar, 410 calories and 48 grams of sugar. Now, when it comes to added sugar, there really is no good amount. You should be as close to zero as possible. It's just pure wreckage for your metabolism, your liver, your pancreas, and blood vessels. It just accelerates aging over your entire body. Compared to glucose, fructose is 8 to 10 times faster at producing those terrible AGEs, the major driver of aging across your body. Let's go to the last item. What do we have? It's the healthy item, which is the snack wrap.
I love it.
My snack wraps are back. It's official. We have been waiting forever.
Double checked for accuracy. What does that even mean? Why does this guy get a sticker? No one else does. Was my food not double checked for accuracy? Why do I get a sticker on this? Okay, very expected tortilla.
Yeah, that looks gross. The tortilla doesn't even look like it's been heated up. It literally looks like they just pull the dry tortilla out the pack and wrap that thing up.
What's inside? I'm still thinking this is Taco Bell. What is this? Okay, it's chicken, it's fried chicken. Okay, fried chicken, some sauce, some cheese, and lettuce. All right, so I guess to begin, it's a smaller portion. It's 390 calories versus like the 780 for this guy.
Okay.
It still smuggles 6 grams of saturated fat. The big issue here is it's jam-packed with 900 milligrams of sodium.
Sheesh! 900 milligrams of sodium in that little bitty thing. It's got to all be coming from the chicken. Gotta be.
Why? You're licking from a salt stick. Now the breading in this chicken has that same sodium aluminum agent, which is in the, what do you call these guys again? Chicken McNuggets, which can lead to cognitive decline and dementia. The team is inviting me to take a bite of this, and I have to say, honestly, they told me we were going to McDonald's and I had fear in my heart. We started driving there and I started replaying in my mind all of the smells, textures, feelings, memories of life, and I thought, huh. And then it got into the car and I was like, this is kind of interesting. I maybe feel a little bit. I got it on the table and I thought, honestly, but now that I've actually touched it.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna eat it. This guy is like stuck on being healthy. He's literally the definition of like a health guru. He's at the top of the pinnacle when it comes to that stuff. Like, he's not about to bite into this. I know he's not.
I've talked about the ingredients. I know the science behind it. Honestly, I just feel repulsed by it. And I get it. I like when you don't understand these things, like I didn't understand it, and you realize, you think like, I'm just gonna do it one time, not a big deal. It's got some good vegetables in there, pickles, lettuce, maybe the meat's okay. Guys, honestly, this is like, I've really changed my opinion. Like I didn't want to eat it before, but I really changed my opinion after doing this. This is just like evil shit. I honestly can't believe that a company does this. It's just fucking awful. And especially to our kids, they market this shit, that they put a pretty face, they dress this fucking clown up, show it's like fun and dandy, but they're like causing legit. It's just awful. Like these guys just like should be put out of business. I am the voice of courage and strength. When you are faced with a decision on whether or not you're going to eat it, I believe in you. You are better than this. You will rise up and choose a better option for your life. Now,
bro's giving a motivational speech on why not to eat McDonald's.
If McDonald's is not your jam and you want me to roast another fast food place, leave it in the comments below.
Cut?
Are we cut?
Yep, cut.
Oh, man, I'm dying to eat this. This guy.
Ain't no way. AI, was that AI?
This.
Did he get AI to take a bite for him?
Thanks for getting me the food.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all eat McDonald's regularly? I know I personally stay away from it, but y'all do y'all, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, do y'all eat McDonald's? How often do y'all eat it? Do you see a difference in your body or the way you feel when you eat McDonald's versus consistently eating healthier foods? Y'all let me know.